Welcome back to the MMA Zone, where we bring you the latest and most explosive news from the world of mixed martial arts. Today, we have significant updates that are sending shockwaves through the MMA community. First up, Conor McGregor has been found guilty in a civil suit, a verdict that has left many in disbelief and prompted widespread discussion about its implications for the former UFC champion. Conor McGregor's guilty verdict. In a shocking turn of events, McGregor was found guilty in court, a ruling that has serious ramifications for both his personal life and career. The civil suit, which has been closely monitored by fans and analysts alike, culminated in tense closing arguments from both sides. Throughout the trial, McGregor maintained that everything was consensual, taking the stand to assert his innocence. However, the evidence presented to the jury painted a troubling picture. Testimony from medical professionals, including a paramedic, described the scene in the ambulance as one of the worst she had ever encountered. This riveting account, along with graphic details regarding the alleged victim's injuries, undoubtedly influenced the jury's decision. McGregor's attorney tried to sway the jury's perception by acknowledging the negative public image of McGregor but urged them to focus solely on the evidence rather than personal biases. In stark contrast, the victim's attorney portrayed McGregor as a devious coward who orchestrated events to evade accountability. Testimony from James Lawrence, a friend of McGregor, suggested that the encounter might have been consensual, but the jury found the evidence compelling enough to reach a different conclusion. The ruling not only marks a pivotal moment in McGregor's life but could also have significant implications for his career moving forward. Ian Gary's upcoming fight. As the dust settles on McGregor's verdict, the UFC is buzzing with excitement over Ian Gary's upcoming bout against Shavkat Rakhmonov at UFC 310. With Belal Muhammad sidelined, Gary has stepped in as a short-notice opponent for this highly anticipated matchup. Both fighters enter the octagon undefeated, making this fight particularly critical for their careers. Gary has expressed his eagerness to face Rakhmonov, emphasizing their shared history of training together and mutual respect. He stated, "Honestly, I was pushing for the shot. I want to prove myself against the best. This fight is about more than just preserving their unbeaten records. It's a chance for both fighters to secure a title shot against Belal Muhammad when he returns." The UFC has officially revealed the event poster featuring both Gary and Rakhmonov, adding to the anticipation surrounding this high-stakes matchup. Fans are eager to see how this fight unfolds, as both fighters have made significant strides in their careers and are looking to make a statement. Bantamweight division dynamics. Meanwhile, the bantamweight division is heating up as former champion Petr Yan has called out Khabib Deliasv over perceived avoidance of a fight with Umar Nurmagomedov. The bantamweight title picture has been complex, especially with Sean O'Malley recovering from hip surgery. Yang's comments highlight the frustrations within the division, as he believes Deliasv is reluctant to face tougher competition. Yang stated, "Khabib is avoiding the fight with Umar. He wants to defend the belt against less risky guys." This sentiment reflects the competitive nature of the bantamweight division, where fighters are eager to prove themselves. Fans are keen to see how these dynamics will unfold, especially with Dana White indicating that a fight between Deliasv and Nurmagomedov could be on the horizon. However, the timeline for these bouts remains uncertain, particularly with Nurmagomedov's upcoming observance of Ramadan. Fans are left wondering how this will affect the bantamweight landscape and whether Yang will get the opportunity he seeks. Controversies and upcoming fights. In other news, Michael Chandler has been in the spotlight following allegations of rule-breaking during his recent fight against Charles Oliveira. Critics pointed out multiple infractions, including back-of-the-head strikes and eye pokes. In his defense, Chandler argued that his shots landed cleanly, claiming they were on the ear and not illegal. He insists he is not a dirty fighter, despite past accusations. This situation has sparked considerable debate regarding the rules of engagement in the octagon and the expectations placed on fighters. As we look ahead to this weekend's fight night, several exciting matchups are set to take place, including a women's strawweight clash between Victoria Dudikova and Fod McKinn. Additionally, a middleweight bout featuring Jacob Malkoun and Holla Vieira promises to deliver action as fighters seek to improve their standings in their highly competitive divisions. Conclusion. The recent developments surrounding Conor McGregor's guilty verdict and Ian Gary's upcoming fight against Shavkat Rakhmonov highlight the ever-evolving landscape of the MMA community. McGregor's legal troubles serve as a stark reminder of the challenges that can arise in the lives of high-profile athletes, potentially impacting their careers and public perception. Meanwhile, The excitement surrounding Gary's fight underscores the relentless pursuit of greatness in the sport. As fighters like Gary aim for title shots and recognition, the dynamics within divisions continue to shift, reflecting the intensity and competitiveness that define the MMA landscape. Stay tuned for more updates and analysis on these stories and others as they develop. What are your thoughts on McGregor's verdict and Gary's upcoming fight?